smashed out the cardio. Love training every single day. Cannot miss a day. People call it overtraining. I call it staying flipping mentally sane. Alhamdulillah though, for the blessing, the health, being able to push ourselves every day. I wish I could have gone boxing, but it is what it is. Allah puts obstacles in your way for a reason. So maybe when you're more ready, maybe I needed to hit the gym a bit more for the next couple of weeks and then I'll be ready. But I had a good coaching call with one of you guys earlier today, smashing it on the tasks. I had a significant change from our first call, and it's sick to see. Really rewarding when you know when like you put the right systems in, the systems that have worked for you, and then seeing it work for other people is very, very rewarding. And it brings me to the same point that when I was trying to make ends meet in my business, and when I was hustling hard after uni, didn't know where I was going, but I knew that I wanted to be super successful. Nothing really changed until I had those moments of pure routine and discipline and grit. When I first started, I had that. I was doing the early morning wake ups. I was super dialed on my gym, my nutrition, and then that started to fall off the more that I became obsessed with the sales team. And it took me a year to get paid with the sales team. And like I talked about this earlier in this morning, but it's not really the money that's rewarding. It's knowing that you're becoming the person that can get it. Because right now, I know that I've only got a few months left of these leads from the sales team to come. And I know that in that time, I need to start really getting my stuff into gear. Obviously, I've got the coaching business now, which is good. But I need to be able to have another birth child that I can replicate to that same level, where I can give the same impact to people, where I'm giving the same kind of results, helping people grow, helping people learn, and me growing myself in the process. Because I used to just obsess about things in terms of how much I'm going to get paid, but it's often when you focus on the process and who you're going to become and who the people you interact with are going to become, that's when you see the most real reward. Okay, and that's what I noticed on today's call. I felt super gratified, like a lot of gratitude, and I felt really satisfied knowing that my methodologies are paying off, and noticing that in other people. You don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. When I was running the sales team, I used to tell people all of my grand dreams, all of my grand ambitions. Yeah, I'm going to move to Dubai. I'm going to be running this sales team from Dubai. And I'm going to build another business, like a sales agency, like helping people close. And if you tell God your plans, he'll laugh, because you don't know. All you can do, even when you feel like you're burnt out and the goings are tough, this is what we talked about on the call, all you can do is stack your wins every day to prove to yourself that you have undeniable, concrete evidence that you are who you say you are. And on a long enough time frame, that'll be rewarded. And Allah is one God, sees your efforts, sees how much work you're putting in. And when you're present of that, when you know that the creator of the universe, you pray to him every day, you stay away from sin as much as you can, you try the best you can to live in his vision and accept his grace, there's nothing that can stop you. So rather than stressing about why you've not reached the goal yet, or why it's not gone exactly how you thought it would, it's often better for our hearts to surrender to the mercy of God and trust in his plan and know that what he's got is going to be better for us. Because if I got rich last year and I moved to Dubai and I did all these things, I wasn't ready, and I probably would have been broke sooner, or I would have got some girl that like wouldn't have liked me for me, or just a whole bunch of these wrong things that could have happened. And all of these delays are blessings to build you further into the man that can get it. The success, you can literally change your life in 3 to 6 months. You can get on such an upward trajectory in 6 months. And just through sticking to a solid morning routine, sticking to a proper wake-up time, sticking to your ironclad 5+ daily habits, tasks every day, and becoming the man that is worth more than just money. That's how you could change your life in 3 to 6 months. But when you're focused on just linear, trying to make £1 million in 6 months, £1 million in a year, you feel like you're not making much progress, and you don't end up making that much of a transformation. You remain stagnant because you're not pursuing the thing that matters. You're not pursuing yourself. You're not pursuing your relationship with God. You're not pursuing your relationship with your family and all of the people around you that can matter. When you start pursuing these things, you get that gratification and the money comes anyway. And that's going to be my biggest focus. My focus is on development. My focus is on growth. I know there's people right now that are popping bottles in the club, that are getting all these flipping hooker girls. And yes, they might be beautiful, they might be attractive, but inside they're not. And inside, if I had a girl like that, that would hold me back and drag me down and tear me down to my core. And doing all the drugs, doing all the drinking. I've been there, and it did nothing but destroy my soul. So I know that I'm so much more fulfilled and satisfied on my development journey, on my definition of success. And I know I'll get the monetary success as a result, but the true satisfaction, the true fulfillment comes from being exactly who you say you are, living up to your definitions, paving a path for others around you to follow. Because as men, we need to become the leaders of our lives. The leaders of all the people around us need to look up to us as that beacon of light and that beacon of support. That's where our satisfaction comes from. That's where our purpose comes from. And that's what our calling is for. Become a leader. Some of you guys probably got kids. Some of you guys have definitely got people that look up to you. Your parents, your brother, your sister, your mother, your friends. All of these people are waiting on you to deliver on your fullest potential. It's our time, brothers. It's our time. Keep it pushing. I love you, boys.